Welcome to the next part of our Christmas Day special, everybody. In which this time around, we're going to be playing Jeopardy for the Sega CD. Lord help me.
Welcome. Let's play Jeopardy.
Let's do that.
How many players? Please enter your name.
Here we go.
In the Jeopardy round, one daily double will appear in one of these categories.
We have historic names in the dictionary, religious books, astronomy, the 1980s, and finally, hodgepodge. All right.
Contestant number one.
Hang on just a second here, folks. All right. I guess I'll try astronomy for 100.
For $100.
If it exists, it's denser than a neutron star, so dense even light can't escape from it.
Contestant number one. You'll have 60 seconds to provide your response.
What is the black hole? Yep.
Yes, that's correct.
All right.
For $200.
Johann von Lamont connected fluctuations in the Earth's magnetic field to these solar disturbances.
Contestant number one.
What are Sunspots? Yep.
Yes. Select again.
Daily double.
It's the daily double.
I'll do the maximum allowed.
How much would you like to bet?
Found between Aquarius and Aries, the two parts of this constellation are connected at their tails. What is Pisces?
Yes. That's correct.
All right.
For $400.
In our solar system, it's the outermost of the inner planets.
Contestant number 1.
What is Mars?
Yes.
Okay.
For $500.
Term given to a pair of stars that revolve around each other.
Contestant number 1.
What is a binary star? What are binary stars?
Yes. That's correct.
Yeah. Okay. I'll take Historic Names 100.
For $100.
In her will, this Spanish queen pleaded for just treatment of the New World Indians. Who is Isabella?
Contestant number 1. Yes.
That one I knew on my own. Okay.
For $200.
When he was 16, this saint was taken captive by outlaws and sold as a slave in Ireland.
Contestant number 1.
I'll say who was St. Patrick.
Good job.
Ireland was what gave it away.
For $300.
While trying to circumnavigate the globe, he made the first recorded crossing of the Pacific.
Contestant number 1.
Who is Ferdinand Magellan.
Yes. Select. For $400. Answer.
As he predicted, he died in Salon, France on July 2nd, 1566.
Contestant number 1.
Who is Nostradamus?
Yes. Select again. For $500.
He fought in the Battle of Marathon before writing such plays as Seven Against Thebes.
Contestant number 1.
Who is Aeschylus?
Yes.
However you say it. Oh well. Hodgepodge 100.
For $100.
The R, the Ra in radar stands for this.
Contestant number 1.
I think it's radio. Yeah, it's radio. What is radio?
Correct.
Yeah.
For $200.
Almost 1 year after he escaped from Missouri State Penitentiary, he shot Martin Luther King Jr.
Contestant number 1.
Who is James Earl Ray?
Yes, that's correct. For $300.
It's The Village and the Village Voice, a weekly found in 1955.
Contestant number 1.
What is Greenwich Village?
Yes, that's correct. For $400. The answer there is...
United recently let frequent flyers exchange mileage for a chance to fly and land a jet in one of these.
Contestant number 1.
What is a simulator?
Yes.
And Hodgepodge 500. Once a duchy, Pomerania is now divided between Poland and this country. What is Romania? No, it's Germany. What is Germany?
Yes. Select again.
Okay, let's have in the dictionary 100.
For $100.
Because of its name, you'd expect to see lots of caressing in this type of zoo.
Contestant number 1.
What is a petting zoo?
Yes. Select.
In the dictionary 200.
For $200.
This word can refer to a trap or a type of drum.
Contestant number 1.
What is a snare?
Select again.
In the dictionary for 300.
For $300, the answer is...
This ceremonial staff borne by some dignitaries as a symbol of authority has a spicy name.
Contestant number 1.
Pass.
Oh, sorry. That's not right. Contestant number 3.
A mace. Oh, okay.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. Oh well.
For $300,
This Hebrew word for the first 5 books of the Bible means instruction or teaching.
contestant number 1.
What is Torah?
Yes, that's correct. For $100,
This Chinese sage's Analects was not compiled until after his death.
contestant number 1.
Who is Confucius?
Correct. For $200, the answer there is...
The 50-book English Shiki contains the laws dealing with this Japanese religious ceremonies.
Contestant number 1.
What is Shinto?
Yes, select. For $400, let's take a look at the answer.
The name of this holy book, compiled circa 650, means that which it is to be recited.
Contestant number 1.
What is the Quran?
Yes, that's correct. For $500, the answer there is...
In his journal, founder George Fox recorded the birth of this religious movement.
Contestant number 1.
What is Quakers?
Yes, select again. For $400,
Despite its name, this type of meeting doesn't have to convene on a mountaintop.
contestant number 1.
What is the What is an apex?
Sorry, incorrect.
No.
Anyone else?
A summit meeting. A summit meeting, okay.
For $500. Let's take a look at the answer.
This adjective meaning delectable may be an alteration of sumptuous.
Contestant number 1.
What is scrumptious? Yay!
Yes. Select again.
The 1980s for 200. For 100, I mean.
For $100. Here is the clue.
On the death of this leader in 1982, Yuri Andropov became General Secretary of the Communist Party.
Contestant number 1.
Who is Leonid Brezhnev?
Yes. For $200. Let's take a look at the answer.
In 1989, this ruptured tanker released 11 million gallons of oil into Alaska's Prince William Sound.
Contestant number 1.
What is Exxon Valdez?
Correct. For $300.
Two of the three cities that hosted the Summer Olympics in the 1980s.
Contestant number 1.
What are Los Angeles and Moscow?
Yes. Select again. For $400. The answer is...
As a result of this FBI probe, Michael Myers became the first House member expelled in over 100 years.
Contestant number 1.
What is abscam?
Correct.
Now the last clue.
For $500.
In 1981, this sweetener made its debut under the brand names of Equal and NutraSweet.
Contestant number 1.
What is aspartame?
Yes, that's correct. In Double Jeopardy, there are 2 daily doubles somewhere on the board in these categories.
Alright, we have biology. We have folklore. Authors. The UN. Computerese, and finally, we'll close it out with World Cities. Oh, that category I like.
Contestant number 2. For $600, Here is the clue.
In Norse myth, the Norns were equivalent to these dispensers of destiny in Greek myth.
Contestant number 1. You'll have 60 seconds to provide your response.
Who are the Fates?
Good job.
Yay!
For $200.
If a troll is exposed to this, it bursts or turns into stone.
Contestant number 1.
What is sunlight?
Good job. For $400. Let's take a look at the answer.
His cause of death was overexertion from hammering too fast.
Contestant number 1.
Is it John Henry? Yep, that's what I thought.
Yes, that's correct.
Oh, okay, there we go. Daily double.
The answer there is one of the 2 daily doubles. How much would you like to bet?
The farm. The Rock of the Rhine, known for its siren. What is Lorelei?
Yes, select again. For $1,000.
Richard Strauss wrote a tone poem about this German peasant's merry pranks.
Contestant number 1.
Who is Teal Eulenspiegel? Oh, let go.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, let's go to authors for 200.
For $200.
Charlotte Bronte's novel Villette is based on her experiences in this Belgian capital.
Contestant number
What is
1.
Brussels?
Yes, select again.
Authors for 400.
For $400. Here is the clue.
George Orwell fought in this country's civil war and wrote about it in Homage to Catalonia. What is Spain?
Yes, select again. For $600.
In 1930, this Tarzan creator wrote Tarzan at the Earth's Core. Who is Edgar Rice Burroughs?
Yes. Select again.
Let's have authors for 800.
For $800.
Mark Twain said in the early days, I liked this creator of Poker Flat, but by and by I got over it.
Contestant number 1.
Who is Bret Hart?
Yes. Select again. For $1,000.
Virginia-born Nebraska authoress whose first novel, Alexander's Bridge, was published in 1912.
Contestant number 1.
Who is Willa Cather?
Yes. Select again.
Biology 200.
For $200. Let's take a look at the answer.
The spinneret in a spider makes silk for webs, and in an insect it makes silk for these.
Contestant number 1.
What are cocoons?
Yes. Select again. For $400.
A venule is a small one of these.
Contestant number 1.
What's a vein?
Yes. Select again. For $600. Answer.
600 term for a localized population of bacteria.
Contestant number 1.
What is a colony?
Yes. Select. For $800. Answer.
These thread-like projections on protozoans all beat in one direction to move it around.
Contestant number 1.
What are cilia?
Yes. Select. For $1,000. The answer is.
Stridulation is the sound made by a grasshopper rubbing this against its leg.
Contestant number 1.
What is a wing?
Yes. Select.
Computerese 200.
For $200. Let's take a look at the answer.
Yeah, let's do that. They can come in dot matrix and laser varieties.
Contestant number 1.
What are printers?
Yes. Select again.
Computerese 400.
It's a daily double.
I'll bet the farm.
How much would you like to bet?
On a regular typewriter, it's the return key. On a computer keyboard, it's usually labeled this. What is enter?
Yes. Select again. For $600.
A nibble is half of this.
Contestant number 1.
What's a bite?
Yes. Select. For $800. Answer.
DOS is an acronym of this.
Contestant number 1.
What is disk operating system?
Correct. For $1,000.
It's one instruction that stands for a series of commonly used keystrokes.
Contestant number 1.
What is macro?
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah. World cities. Okay. This city in British Columbia is the center of Canada's third largest urban area. What is Vancouver?
Yes, select.
I like the UN for 200. That's where I wanted to go originally.
For $200. The answer there is...
Health for all by the year 2000 is the goal set by this UN agency based in Geneva.
Contestant number
What is the World Health Organization?
Yes, that's correct. For $400. Answer.
It's the minimum number of votes needed to defeat an issue in the Security Council.
Contestant number 1.
What is 1?
Right.
UN for 600.
For $600.
Annual sessions of the General Assembly begin on the third Tuesday of this month and last about 3 months.
Contestant number 1.
What is September?
Good job.
800, please. The UN.
For $800.
The staff of the Secretariat conducts business in English and this language.
Contestant number 1.
What is French?
Yes, select. For $1,000. Here's the clue.
One of 2 Soviet republics that became charter members of the UN in 1945.
Contestant number 1.
What is Ukraine?
Yes, that's correct. For $400.
This English city was founded as a Benedictine monastery in 1043 by Leofric and Lady Godiva.
Contestant number 1.
What is Coventry?
Yes, select again.
600.
For $600. Let's take a look at the answer.
Brazil's independence was proclaimed by Dom Pedro in 1822 in this city named for a saint. Did it say it was Sao Paulo? Yep, Sao Paulo.
Yes, that's correct. For $800. Answer.
Fittingly, this capital of Australia's Northern Territory is located on Beagle Gulf.
Contestant number 1.
What is Darwin?
Yes, select again.
Now the last clue.
For $1,000. Here's the clue.
This capital of Zaire was once known as Leopoldville until 1966.
Contestant number 1.
What is Kinshasa?
Good job.
All right.
We're back for Final Jeopardy. And the Final Jeopardy category for today is
U.S. cities. Okay.
contestant number 1. Contestant number 1, what would you like to wager?
No guts, no glory.
The Final Jeopardy clue is you'll have 60 seconds to provide your response. Good luck.
Oh. I don't know. Oh, and the game froze too. Oh boy. Fulton, Missouri, yeah. But, oh well. We'll go ahead and see you all for that next segment, everybody.